Steam Daily, welcome back to another exciting episode where we dive into the latest game releases for 14 February 2024. I Wani Hug That Gator is a visual novel where players guide and go through a senior year after a sudden move. Choices shape relationships, including a budding romance with Olivia. With multiple endings, players navigate social challenges to find their way in a new school. Let's take a closer look at our next review. As observed by multiple reviewers, Snoot Game 2 received high praise for its endearing characters and emotional depth. Players expressed strong attachment to Olivia, demonstrating the game's ability to create compelling connections. The inclusion of the beloved Gator character was particularly well received, with players expressing joy at finally being able to interact with it. Despite its emotional impact, some players remarked on the game's similarity to its predecessor, Snoot Game, suggesting that it might not offer entirely new experiences. Overall, the game garnered positive reviews for its engaging storytelling and memorable characters. The game AlexanderBall, a Countryball tale, lets players ascend to the Macedonian throne as Alexander the Great, leading conquests with quirky commanders. Engage in complex turn-based battles, navigating the 4th century BC world and recruiting various balls into the army. Customize armies with billions of combinations, manage the Empire's balance, and relive iconic battles with story-driven experiences. Challenge friends in local PvP battles with customizable armies, offering endless strategic possibilities. Let's take a closer look at our next review. Reviewers are of the opinion that AlexanderBall shows promise despite being in early access. While rough around the edges, the developers are actively engaging with the player base to refine and polish the game. Some find it enjoyable and worth the price, citing its blend of pollen ball aesthetics with strategy gameplay. However, others note various issues including bugs, lack of clarity in mechanics, and repetitiveness. Overall, it's seen as a work in progress with potential for improvement through updates. Deep Rock Galactic Survivor is a single-player, auto-shooter game set in the universe of Deep Rock Galactic. Take on hordes of aliens, mine riches, and unlock upgrades as you delve into the lethal caves of planet Hoxes. Complete mission objectives, survive waves of enemies, and progress deeper into the planet to become stronger. Experience Deep Rock Galactic from a new top-down perspective, with procedural cave generation and fast-paced combat. Initial release includes 4 classes, 40 weapons, 20 enemy types, and 3 biomes, with more content to come based on community feedback during early access. Rock and Stone. And now we come to the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that the game offers a fresh experience akin to Vampire Survivors, albeit simpler. With smoother gameplay and diverse biomes, it's enjoyable. However, lacking innovative item synergies and meaningful meta progression, it falls short compared to other games in the genre. Despite some excitement, it ultimately feels bland and forgettable. Spire Horizon is a thrilling adventure set in the diverse world of Etheria. Navigate dangerous obstacles, fight formidable monsters, and piece together your forgotten identity through quests. Ascend to power by defeating monsters and mastering skills. Unite with friends to face epic bosses, dominate in PvP battles, and seek rare treasures. Collect materials for powerful armor and explore Etheria for endless adventure and tranquility. Let's take a closer look at our next review. Common feedback points to an alpha RPG with potential but in need of significant development. Narrative lacks depth and expansion controls lack customization and sensitivity adjustments. Immersion is partially realized but needs more crafting. Visuals clash and need cohesion. Soundtrack is charming but AI narration is great and gameplay shows promise but lacks depth. Bugs are prevalent, indicative of early development. Limited replay value and high price for current content. Suggestions include refining narration, improving controls, UI, visuals, and combat mechanics, as well as addressing bugs and expanding narrative and multiplayer features. Play Mechanics Simulator is a detailed simulation game where players assume the role of an RAF ground crew technician during the Battle of Britain. They undertake tasks such as refueling, engine repairs, and gun harmonization on legendary British aircraft like the Spitfire, Mk1, Tiger Moth, and Hurricane. With 81 missions, nearly 800 parts to manage, and a unique campaign where players are assigned to a squadron with their own machine and pilot, the game offers an immersive experience with unprecedented attention to detail. Let's now delve into the reviews. Reviewers are of the opinion that Plane Mechanics Simulator is a game that caters well to enthusiasts of WW2 aircraft, particularly appealing to younger players with a passion for aviation and problem solving. The game's attention to detail in aircraft mechanics is commendable, offering an authentic experience. However, some reviewers express frustration with certain gameplay elements, such as repetitive repair tasks and the lack of depth in historical context and emotional engagement. Suggestions for improvement include adding co-op multiplayer, enhancing the tutorial, and focusing on refining existing mechanics before introducing new content. Despite criticisms, the game maintains a stable performance and polished graphics, making it a decent choice within its niche genre.